Bay Buccaneers taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium.
Let's go, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Tonight we move on to week 2 of the preseason, and we've got a good matchup here between the Dallas Cowboys and up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on, we know he's not bad at this, but his footwork, always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator said right off the top, he's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied.
On second down now, Moreland, and he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
On the play, brings up 3rd and 4.
Warner from the gun, into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and he'll bring this one back to the 29. First and 10. Conway. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
You know, this
good job, guys.
Season partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, you got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out. First and 10 at their own 37. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's Warner. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Warner. And that will be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And they got across the 50 last time but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
Elliott on first down, going to get this back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Conway. Pressure comes and down he goes.
Lots of yards. It's 3rd.
Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down. Operating from the gun, Conway. He'll go underneath here to Elliott. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a gain of 16 and a Dallas first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
On first down, Conway, and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and it's second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing again, Conway. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. From the gun, Conway. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
A loss of 3 yards.
And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed in this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. That's taken on the 25.
Illegal block in the back. Return team. We can't have that.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now a give right side. Moreland. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that that can bring him down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. But anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and this is what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On second down, Warner. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 41-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Operating from the gun, Warner finding his safety valve here. That's complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Play action. It's Warner. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they'll get this down to the 10. That puts them in excellent position, first and goal after a gain of 19.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
First time into the red zone for the Buccaneers. They've got a first and goal from the 10-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
To throw on second down, Warner. And this one's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown ground. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Extra point attempt here still to come. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. Kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
And out now come the Cowboys. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Conway rolling to his right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Now that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the first down, keep the sticks moving.
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Oh, now Olsen slow to get up here. Still on the ground. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On third down, Conway into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And the return outside midfield to the 46-yard line. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
On first down, Moreland. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line. That's the end of the first quarter.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Nothing.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. And he'll give it here to his running back. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he is going to have the Bucs first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. Now a first down throw, Warner. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On second down, Moreland. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
15-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Warner. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
At the 5-yard line.
The give to Whitaker. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa
Way to carry him, guys. Good job.
A 5-yard touchdown run as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always always tell you don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown one interception. He wants to balance that off with at least one touchdown pass.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Justin Madubuike. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now Elliott. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in a long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Cooper's first catch, and good for a 1st down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Draw play, Elliott. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
To throw on 3rd down. Conway, slot, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. And it's 4th.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a handoff here to his running back. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
He's brought down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
So it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
It'll be Warner on 1st down. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
A play fake. Now Warner under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, Warner. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0.
17. Cowboys nothing.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
What you talking about, ref?
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Conway on the move to his left. And he's going to keep it here. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Operating from the gun, Conway, and down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Devin White in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes one extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's Warner. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we toss it an hour or so east of here. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Dallas.
On the draw, here's Sanders. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
A 3-yard
Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. Well, linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Sanders.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on here to punt it away. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 28.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now Jones. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it. Couldn't get it. And it's second down.
At the 40-yard line.
To throw again. Jones. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
they'll take over first down.
They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
To throw on second down, Spencer. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to throw. Spencer. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this won't be enough. A good secured tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a fourth down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. There'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Back now comes Tampa Bay. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Ball carried by number
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off play action. Jones. And that is incomplete. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now. It's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
He's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Here's Whitaker. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From the 44, Jones, and incomplete.
So now here in the 2nd week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes, or are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
1st and 10.
8 yards there on a first down. Pretty good location there on that throw.
It really was, wasn't it? That was likely one where the receiver was either going to catch it or no one. Really good decision. And boy, what
under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Sets up a third down and 18.
Now Jones, off play action. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just
Big catch,
before
Hunt.
the 35. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a third and 18. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 36. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Jones on first and 10. And it's caught over the middle. Wilson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
At the 13-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Jones, and he whips that one incomplete there.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is third and 10. Throwing Jones. His pass caught at the 4. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the close fist to the referee, and that means fourth down.
That was a heck of an effort to stop him just short of the marker, but now they're going to need another big play on fourth down on defense, I believe, because offensively, they went from third and long to now it's a go situation here on fourth and inches.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. Well, they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. This is Whitaker, and they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the fourth. On second down now, it's Whitaker, and he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there. Ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. And the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
12 yards there and a first down.
And a Cowboy first down.
to throw. Spencer throwing the out route incomplete. That's Chambers. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. From the gun, Spencer firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Operating from the gun, Spencer. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback.
Handful of
a
loss.
touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead, but at the same time, got it done, and it'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And this is going to be a Bucs first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, Whitaker. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 39.
Intercepted by the Cowboys. They'll take over 1st and 10.
That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Throwing on 1st down. Spencer Now they set up the screen. That's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Decent start there to the drive. Big hill to climb, needing 2 touchdowns, also a 2 two-point conversion.
So, partner, how do you eat an elephant?
I don't eat an elephant. Who eats elephant?
But if you do it one bite at a time. Okay. That's the way they've got to play this, one play at a time. Yes, there's urgency, but they have to be careful as well.
Let's go with like a 50-ounce ribeye.
Yeah.
One bite at a time.
All right, I'm with you.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. From the gun, Spencer. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason. Touchdown, Cowboys!
What's that?
Complete to number 8.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
They'll turn to Sanders. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. And that almost makes it a brand-new ballgame. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Yeah, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Jones now throwing on first down. And he will go.
What's wrong, Hobson?
The Cowboys sack.
Finishing my game, bitch. Nobody else playing.
From the O-line's perspective,
What you call him never hit ready to advance, man, with them fucking Eagles, man. He should have left that motherfucker out, man.
They have a ton of pride.
He did what?
He never hit ready to advance.
They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing.
Oh, so you can't forward, you can't play DC2.
Nope.
Who are trying to put him on the
Yes, indeed.
Drag route. They give it and hit ready to advance. Jeff will advance when he's ready to play. That's about the only time. They probably went to play baseball. Yeah, they both left.
Oh, yeah.
And they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Yep, that's what they're doing.
Huh?
That's what they're doing.
Oh, Jeff playing baseball?
Yep.
Second and 4. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is to be in bounds.
That motherfucker could have did his shit first.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do.
I thought Gil be asleep. The way he always hollering, he tired and shit.
Win a game, and that comes up in that meeting.
Little gay fucker.
They're going to be happy to see it executed. stay in bounds and work the clock.
Pretty good job defensively.
They don't show who Jeff playing though, do it.
They stopped him just short of it.
I mean, we know who he playing. Yeah, I know we know who he playing though. He don't play baseball by himself.
On the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
I know this game's winding down and people are getting tired.
They're about to win the game.
Really want a big body guy running the football.
I'm about to win too, because they about to play your ass by themselves.
They don't use it more early.
They ain't playing that preseason game.
Bigger guys here late in the game. You're trying
I'm
to
just, bro, I think you're trying to quarterback send us down too.
That is so true because they are taught. Take care of the ball as you surge forward. And
These quarterbacks not as accurate.
Wrapped around it when they go through the line.
That's why I ain't playing.
From the 32 now.
You play. You're home.
Fuck you.
I see your ass first game of the season, bitch.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the
You smart, just simulate too.
I see you just one, bitch.
Huh?
That was well played there defensively. Two tight
Say what?
ends formation,
Your
which
ass.
essentially gave them 7 blockers up
See me
front.
win.
Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackle.
You gonna see me win.
But that's exactly what
We
happened.
won.
A loss.
You ain't gonna win that game, man. That's why I ain't playing. Whoop your ass. You beat me every first game of the season. You win. Tired of this shit. They put into this. Maybe that's the philosophy though. He keep letting you win that first one because you don't win the last one. Oh man, hey man, that's a fact, Jack.
They'll run it here with Wilkins.
Yeah, I be tired of these bucks, dog.
They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go. The objective there.
All right, take the 2-minute warning, guys. Take 2-minute warning. We was up 24-0.
The problem for them is
He was up 24-0.
so they can't just
Yeah,
sit out and
man, motherfucker scoring in the 4th quarter. Them guys ain't missing.
Damn.
They have a hard time scoring out the ball, though. That little guy may become this star. He's throwing his ass off.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
What a catch.
And the throw there gonna be
Oh, he dropped it. Come on, guy. That's right in the money.
from a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will bump the lead up to 11.
Buccaneers 27, Cowboys 16.
So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, pushed their backs clearly against the wall.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
So now the Cowboys down by 11. And time, a huge factor. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting.
They got
This has been
13 for
great as
15,
they
man.
come up
That makes
first
no
and
sense.
10.
Oh, man.
First and 10. Spencer. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders.
Now, they're going to throw screen passes.
They work this to the 29.
And watch him get on something.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't
Yeah,
just
but
take
not
what
putting
the
your ass
defense
now. We
gives you.
tired of this shit.
You have to take what you need.
You, all that
In
shit
this
you eat
case,
shit.
offense is taking what the
Who
defense
the
is
fuck you
giving
think
them,
you are, bust up
not what they
wound?
need.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun. Spencer.
Picked off. Got him.
Intercepted. And that should
Let you do it, dog. Game, baby.
Davis picks it. He's a high draft week, so maybe a bit of a mulligan, but you never want to throw a preseason interception, especially as a rookie.
No, but this is the time to do it, right? Let's give the king shout. He's still got to learn how to read coverages.
Hey, you should send Gil a message, man. You should say, still playing baseball, you should afford the lead, bitch.
You still got a game over in the other thing, shit.
They want him on the field sooner rather than later.
Hey, well, you can't get in trouble.
Fuck that, man. Fuck them. Well, fuck them. Motherfuckers don't talk to us or nothing. Fuck them.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards.
Wait, what you talk to you, man? Come on, man. You know they're sore losers.
Again, they'll go on the ground with Whitaker. And for a second straight play,
Especially a little short motherfucker.
Defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body.
Get the wind chart back. We should better make this.
Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
I missed it. Kick it to the right. God damn it.
And
You
this
stupid
kick is
ass.
not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot.
We didn't
Damn.
count.
I played the Eagles in preseason.
Huh?
Played the Eagles in preseason.
Who's in preseason?
The Eagles, me. I'm gonna let them play the computer. I ain't playing.
You gonna play that game, bitch?
Get set to take
No,
the
I'm not.
field.
I ain't either. I guess they just passed 40 then.
I'm talking about BC2.
BC2.
And that
Who's in
match should
BC2?
just about right to
I
finish
played the
this one.
Eagles in preseason.
Oh, okay,
They
got
needed
you.
that field goal there to be the
I'm not
first
playing
one
that game.
and still give them an opportunity. But now, with the time
I'm
left
at
on the
home, so I'm
clock,
letting them play the
I think
computer.
this one's about finished.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Miles Sanders.
From the gun. Spencer.
In order for us,
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. He'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
On the deep ball. And it's 4th down.
Oh, boy.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. On 1st down, Whitaker. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call.
Offense.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
and I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot.
Turn the lights, baby. Party's
So
over.
quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Room to run inside the 40. And finally down at the
Game, baby.
32-yard line. So time has run
Bucks,
out.
baby.
It will be a Tampa Bay victory. And they were really helped by their defense.
We gon' whoop them Saints ass. We gon' whoop them Saints ass. We gon' whoop them Saints ass. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And we gon' whip them Saints ass. We gon' whip them Saints ass. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
game alive. Now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball
Sit
back
down.
for their
Stop
offense.
it. Stop
And
licking me.
3 takeaways
Just
from
so we don't
this
beat them
one
Saints
can
ass. You
lead
know
to
it.
victory.
My mascot.
So
They licking me. They said,
that'll
"What
do
them
it from my
Saints
partner,
ass?
Charles
What them
Davis, and
Saints
the
ass?
best darn crew in the
With the black
industry.
bucks."
I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Okay.
This has been a presentation
Down.
of the
Stop.
NFL on
Stop.
EA
Sit.
Sports.
Stop it.
The Bucks are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.
So long from Tampa, baby. Damn, man, Wallace got broken ribs, man. I'm losing everybody, and I ain't got no players. Ugh. I'm losing everybody in preseason already, man. This is bullshit. Oh, hey, man. He done logged
What?
in, man. I guess he done playing baseball. Must have lost.
Oh.